If you're not rich yet, it might not be your fault because for years you've been sold lies. Lies that keep you broke, stressed, and stuck in the rat race. These lies might sound good at first, but they're completely wrong, and they've held people back for generations. That's why in this video, I'm going to break down the 9 biggest lies you've been told about getting rich, so you can finally see the game for what it really is and start playing it the right way. Lie 1. You need to work hard to get rich. This is one of the biggest lies out there. They always say, work hard and the money will come. But if that were true, then everyone working 2 or 3 jobs would be rich by now. We all know someone who works day and night, yet they're still barely making ends meet. The truth is, working hard is not the key. If it was, then construction workers and teachers would be billionaires. Hard work matters, but it's not enough on its own. What really matters is working smart. Rich people don't keep trading their time for money forever. Instead, they build systems, they buy back their time, and they create assets that earn money even while they sleep. So stop believing the lie that hustle alone will make you rich, because what you really need is a strategy, not just sweat. Lie 2, you need a high-paying job to get rich. They always tell you to go to college, get a good job, and climb the ladder, but what they don't say is that the ladder is often leaning against the wrong wall. A high-paying job might give you a steady income, but that alone will not make you rich unless you know exactly how to use that money. There are people making over $200,000 a year who still live paycheck to paycheck, and the reason is simple. They spend everything they make. The truth is, you do not need a high-paying job. What you really need are high-paying skills and a clear plan. Skills give you the freedom to create your own opportunities, and a plan gives you direction, so you are not just working hard without a purpose. Jobs can disappear in a moment, but your skills and your mindset are things no one can ever take from you. Lie 3, saving money alone will make you rich. Your parents probably told you to save your money, and while saving is better than spending everything you have, just saving by itself will not make you rich. The reason is simple. The money you save is slowly losing value over time. Inflation eats away at it like termites in wood. You might save $1,000 today, but in 10 years, that same amount will buy you a lot less. Rich people understand this, which is why they do not just save. They invest. They make their money grow by buying things that go up in value instead of wasting it on things that end up sitting in the closet collecting dust. So yes, it is smart to save, but only so you can take that money and invest it, because saving alone is not what leads to financial freedom. Lie 4, you have to be lucky to get rich. This lie is nothing more than lazy thinking. People love to say, oh, they just got lucky, but luck is not what you think it is. Most wealthy people didn't just stumble upon success by chance. They created their own luck through preparation, learning, and trying over and over again. Luck might open a door for you, but if you are not prepared to walk through it, it won't make a difference. The truth is, you do not need lottery ticket luck. What you really need is daily effort, the kind of effort that involves making small, smart moves consistently over time. Do that long enough, and eventually people will start calling you lucky too, not because of some random stroke of fortune, but because you made your own luck through persistence and smart decisions. Lie 5, investing is too risky. They scare you with this one, telling you not to invest because you will lose your money. But what's truly riskier than investing? Depending on just one job your entire life. That's like standing on one leg during an earthquake. One sudden shift and everything falls apart. The truth is, investing isn't too risky. Not investing is. You don't need to start with a large amount of money. You can begin with just $5. What matters is that you learn how it works and gradually grow your knowledge while also growing your money. Keep in mind that rich people first invest in their education and then they invest their money. You don't have to gamble your savings away. All you need to do is get started, learn along the way, and build your wealth step by step. Lie 6, real estate or business is too complicated. They're too risky, too hard, too expensive. That's what people who are stuck in the rat race say when it comes to real estate or business. But here's the truth. Real estate has created more millionaires than almost anything else. And business? That's how the rich truly get rich. You don't need to start with a massive 100-unit apartment complex or a huge corporation. You can start with one small deal, one small online business, or even a side hustle that brings in $100 a week. Once you learn the game, things start to click, and it gets easier. You'll begin to wonder why no one ever taught you this in school. And that's the point. They don't want you to know, because once you do, you'll be able to build your own wealth without depending on anyone else. Lie 7. You need to look rich to be rich. Fancy cars, designer clothes, and luxury watches flood social media, giving the impression that wealth comes from looking the part. But here's the truth. Most of the people you see trying to look rich are actually deep in debt. They're struggling to keep up with a lifestyle they can't afford. Real wealth is quiet and doesn't need to be flaunted. The guy you see wearing a hoodie and driving a Toyota might be the one who owns 10 rental properties. The woman without a designer bag might have $500K tucked away in investments. Trying to look rich will only keep you poor. True success doesn't need to shout for attention. Lie 8. You have to wait until you're older. This one is subtle, but it's a trap. People often tell you, you're young, enjoy life, you have plenty of time, but that mindset will keep you stuck. The earlier you start, the easier it becomes to win the game. Compound effect may seem slow at first, but after a few years, it starts to grow exponentially. If you begin now, you'll be miles ahead by the time you hit your 30s, 40s, or even 50s. Wait too long and you'll find yourself working twice as hard just to catch up. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is right now. Don't wait. Start building today. Lie 9. Millionaires just got lucky with timing. People often say things like they got lucky with perfect timing or they started at the right moment. While there is truth to the idea of being in the right place at the right time, it is often used as an excuse for why some people succeed and others don't. The reality is that every generation offers new opportunities, whether through shifts in technology, changes in markets, or emerging trends. What matters is not waiting for perfect timing, but making the timing work for you by staying informed, prepared, and ready to act when the opportunity presents itself. This shift in mindset is what sets apart those who wait for luck from those who actively create their own path to wealth. Millionaires don't rely on chance. They take consistent action, adapt to circumstances, and make opportunities work for them. Now that you know the lies, it's time to make a choice. You can either keep playing by the rules they gave you, the ones designed to keep you stuck, or you can finally learn the real game. The truth is, wealth is available to anyone who's willing to think differently, make smart moves, and stay disciplined every single day. It's also important to watch the video that just appeared on your screen where I share the signs that, if you notice them, it means you're secretly getting rich. These are the quiet clues most people miss every day. They're small but powerful signals that have the ability to shift how you see your progress and give you the motivation to keep going strong.